My friend, this may be the last video that you will ever watch about controlling your lust. I hope it is, because if you can finish this video, you are basically at the top 1% of the people who has a gifted mind, because a lot of people struggle to even watch a 30-second video without having the urge to scroll away. Did you know that your ability to stick to a topic is connected with your mind's sanity? Now, watch till the end, and you will feel the true power of a mind with a long attention span. Semen retention is a discipline where a man preserves his sexual energy and directs it toward other dimensions of life, such as innovation, output, and inner development. Taoist master Mantak Chia and others have long advocated for the conscious cultivation of sexual energy. As Balzac once said, "There goes another novel," referring to the creative energy lost through release. Woody Allen's character in Annie Hall echoed this sentiment with humorous reflection. Why would anyone willingly surrender one of life's most pleasurable experiences? Why would someone choose to forego orgasm or embrace celibacy? Many spiritual traditions recommend celibacy as a powerful method to enhance one's spiritual journey. To grasp the reasoning, we must first ask, what is the true nature of spiritual practice? Anyone deciding to pursue celibacy must become deeply clear on the purpose behind this decision. The first realization is this: the nature of existence is inherently dissatisfying. Any pleasure or contentment we gain is temporary. It fades. The second realization is that our deepest longing is to experience not fleeting joy, but lasting happiness. Spiritual teachers across cultures have taught that lasting peace comes from releasing all action driven by desire and instead channeling that energy into a constant inquiry into the true self. The self, existing before experience and untouched by it, remains stable amidst life's chaos. It is that self which is not just at peace, but is peace itself. At its core, spiritual practice is about returning attention to its origin. A classic Zen story illustrates this. A student asked Master Ichu to write something profound. The master simply wrote, "Attention." Confused, the student asked again, and the master replied with the same word, again and again. Finally, the master said, "Attention means attention." Similarly, Indian sage Ramana Maharshi once summarized his entire teaching with a single word: attention. But what should we pay attention to? The source of attention itself. This source, often referred to as the self, is where our true happiness and liberation reside. This isn't a belief to accept blindly. It's something each person must experience directly. Our awareness is usually caught up in external distractions. Generally, it's pulled toward money, food, and sex. Of these, sexual desire tends to hold the strongest grip for most people. When we release ourselves from the pull of sex, we reclaim enormous energy. That energy can then be redirected toward inner awareness and truth. This principle applies to both men and women, and it is easy to see how it supports spiritual progress for all. However, this discussion will focus specifically on how men can harness and rejuvenate their physical and energetic bodies through semen retention. While not a requirement for spiritual development, it can create a strong and vibrant foundation that supports deeper practice. Semen retention is an ancient practice used to control and recirculate sexual energy. At the heart of nearly all human behavior lies an unconscious drive toward reproduction. This makes sexual energy not only vital for survival, but also a wellspring for creativity and inner power. This timeless truth has been understood by both spiritual seekers and everyday individuals who realized its incredible capacity to transform a person's life. Ancient Taoist and Tantric traditions spoke of the immense power within sexual energy. They taught that, when properly directed, it could lead to exceptional success, not just in the material world, but in the spiritual and emotional realms as well. Holding in this energy nourishes the brain with minerals like phosphorus and zinc, boosting creative thinking, sharper mental clarity, and improved problem solving. It raises testosterone, enhancing physical strength, presence, and overall magnetism. This practice also aligns with teachings from traditional Chinese and Indian medicine. Taoist thought describes semen as containing Jing, the essence of life, which bridges the body and spirit. Indian Ayurveda and Tantra view semen as a powerful life force that, when preserved, increases vitality and supports spiritual awakening. These teachings all emphasize that withholding ejaculation allows energy to be redirected toward elevated states of being. This redirection cultivates deeper awareness, steadier emotions, and a more powerful connection to the spiritual dimensions of life. The Chinese call this life force Qi, while Indian texts refer to it as Prana. Both are forms of subtle energy related to the breath and vital functions. They're not just metaphors, they affect physical and mental performance too. Semen retention is also deeply connected to the chakra system of Hinduism. This system views the body as an energetic structure composed of 7 primary energy centers, running from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Each chakra governs different levels of experience: physical, emotional, and spiritual. When energy moves freely through these centers, higher consciousness becomes accessible. By abstaining from ejaculation, energy builds in the root chakra, located at the base of the spine. This energy, often known as Kundalini, then rises upward through the chakras. As it flows to more refined and spiritual centers, it promotes clarity, intuition, and personal evolution. Many experience bursts of creativity and new insight, a deeper connection to purpose, and a profound sense of meaning in life. This upward movement of energy can culminate in the crown chakra, resulting in a deep realization of unity with all things, a state some call enlightenment. The effects of semen retention aren't limited to metaphysics. They also have practical and psychological consequences. In the Western tradition, the idea of sexual transmutation traces back to ancient alchemy. During the Hellenistic era, philosophers merged Greek and Egyptian teachings into the system we know as Hermeticism. These teachings, especially in the Emerald Tablet, emphasized transformation, not only of matter, but of consciousness. The Greek philosopher Pythagoras believed that semen held immense energetic value. By preserving it, he taught, a man could convert sexual potential into intellectual and artistic power. Great minds like Aristotle, Plato, Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Beethoven were known to practice semen retention. They saw this energy as a sacred resource that could elevate their thinking, inventiveness, and spiritual awareness. Science supports some of these claims. Semen contains key nutrients: sodium, magnesium, lithium, and phosphorus. Phosphorus, meaning light bringer, plays a crucial role in nervous system function and genetic expression. Retaining semen keeps these resources available for brain function, potentially igniting higher creativity and stronger mental energy. When a man abstains from release, the brain adapts. It senses the absence of ejaculation and responds by boosting attraction potential, developing qualities that would, evolutionarily, make the person more appealing. Even if sex isn't the goal, the brain enhances abilities like drive, creativity, and confidence. This results in heightened motivation and improved decision-making. It's no coincidence that many men begin hitting their stride in life during their 40s or 50s, often a time when their focus shifts from constant sexual pursuit to personal goals and purpose. Testimonies from successful men across industries highlight the powerful impact of redirecting sexual energy. They speak of breakthroughs, renewed energy, and increased control over their lives. For many, this becomes a gateway to their greatest achievements. Still, semen retention is far from easy. Temptation is strong, especially in the form of pornography and masturbation. That's why in 2011, the Nofap movement was created. Fap is slang for the sound of masturbation, and Nofap is more than abstinence. It's a full reboot. It encourages people to avoid porn, lust, and sexual habits for at least 90 days. Nofap's hard mode outlines 5 rules. 1. No porn or erotic media. 2. No masturbation or orgasm, even without porn. 3. No sexual activity. 4. No lustful thinking. 5. Stick with it for 90 days. Following these guidelines can be challenging, but they offer a structure to help retrain the brain. It's essential, however, that this journey isn't driven by guilt or shame. The goal is self-mastery, not punishment. By choosing this path willingly, based on its benefits, you move with intention instead of reacting to fear or insecurity. Beginning the path of semen retention is like launching a rocket. The hardest part is escaping the pull of gravity. In the beginning, the pressure to release can feel overwhelming, but like a rocket needs force to lift off, you need willpower and purpose to move forward. Once you're in orbit, the momentum carries you. That momentum comes not from self-hate or repression, but from clarity and conviction. You must know why you're doing this and accept that early discomfort is part of the transformation. In fact, that tension is a sign the energy is building and ready to change form. In the end, semen retention mirrors the launch into space, intense at first, liberating afterward. When the energetic escape velocity is reached, life becomes clearer, more creative, more powerful. What you gain from this journey can change everything: your health, your purpose, your spirit. My friend, this may be the last video that you will ever watch about controlling your lust. I hope it is. My friend, I want to congratulate you for watching till the end. It is a rare skill nowadays. I hope we can help you more in the future. Our next topic is going to be more about the mind. Follow us through this journey. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell. Till next time.